Come with me as we visit the Ogun River Basin. The Ogun River Basin is among the 12 river basins in Nigeria provided by the government to aid the food production. There are about 250 hectares of land available to be leased annually for a token of 12,000 naira per hectare for anyone interested in farming. This farming community was set up by the government to help in agricultural sector in the food production. Very good place, a very good location, a very good facility that the government has actually put in place, and it can be better. More work can be done.
And 1, 2 is very close to the market, Lagos.
Yes.
Where food is highly needed.
Like 30 like. And not only that, the farm project also provides the farm land, they also provide some farming machines like tractors, plows, and also fertilizers at a cost. Ogun River Basin is one of the river basins in Nigeria. I think there are 6 of them located all around different geopolitical zones in Nigeria. So this is one of those Ogun River Basin, and this one is situated in Mokoloke. Right on this farm community, we have 250 hectares of land available for anybody that wants to farm, and is actually with a token of 12,000 naira. You'll be able to get an hectare of land to farm on, and there are various crops you can't do things like tubers, all those long crops. No, you do short crops like cucumber, watermelon, melon,
tomato,
pepper, eggplant, pepper, shombo.
Under this pivot.
Then under this pivot is actually an irrigation pivot to use to irrigate this farm location. But this is actually covers a 25 hectare axis, so it actually spins around a 25 hectare axis. So 25 out of 250, that means we have a whole lot not covered, just because we have only just one pivot in this location. So if we can have more of this covered all around these places, then we can have more water, so the farmers don't have to actually wait on natural rain and natural rainfall to farm. Like now, had even this has been effectively operative, there are supposed to be some farms and some crops here, but since it's not operative, we have to wait for the rain to start, which is by March, April. That's like 3 months already gone in this year. While we know that some people can do integrated farming, that means have their own water source, but this is a government facility, and we are not allowed to do our own personal borehole. So if we have 250 hectares of land here, and we need water to make it functional, that means water can be done, and there's a river around this place where they can draw the water. So it's just a matter of functionality to enable this and get more of this, which can be done. So if we get more, 10 to 20 of this, farmers will farm in and out of season, so there won't be so much breaks, as in when waiting for rain to start, and even when rain starts, the climate change situation, some rain starts now, they are not frequent. After 2 weeks, rain won't fall. So all those minor things affect crop. But if you have a permanent irrigation system, that would help mitigate some of these challenges, and to make food supply very effective in the country. So I'm encouraging the Nigerian youth to key into this farming project. Farming is not for the old. Farming is nowhere in the world, even the most developed places in the world, farmings are done by the youth, so that they can add their innovation, add their strength. Not if you have to be a doctor, you start early. Why would farming be left out for the old? No. We have to start it at the young, because this is Mr. Saka Muhyiddin, and he's one of the prominent farmers. I've actually known him for more than 10 years now. He used to be one of my inspiring fathers in the farming when I used to farm, and I also farm now, but when I used to farm in this location. So Mr. Saka Muhyiddin, how long have you been in this farming business?
Good morning, Chika.
Good morning.
This is my 25 years experience in farming business.
Okay.
In Ogun State. Under the Ogun Osun, I've tried a lot for farmers, especially I myself. I
Okay.
was sent to training seminars in Nigeria here and abroad.
Okay.
Glory to be God for assistant Ogun surrender for farmers southwest. I mean, in Nigeria, you know, this 5 fort can serve the whole nation.
Okay.
If it's available, water is life.
All
Assuming there is water, all this place will be occupied
Okay.
for farmers. By December, January, you see a lot of vegetables available. But so far, the pipe is not working due to the generator. You know, you use generators to power the water from the river to the pipe, and with generator to move the pipe fault. Those are the two problems we're having. The two generators are not in good condition. Thank God we have the new MD now is now putting mild. You can see the new generator. We want to change all the generator so that this thing can come back to life.
At least function for this 25.
Before we know what to do to appeal for more of it from the federal government, so that we can get more of it, so that many people can come in, especially our youth who are roaming about the street doing nothing. You see a lot of them in Baba Jebu, Niger Belt House, doing nothing, wasting their time and resources.
Why they can actually farm here?
Can farm here, maybe in rice or maize. And thank God they are having another 1,000 hectares adjacent the road for rice processing. I think that one will be completed very soon by special grace of God.
All right, so we'll look around the farm and see what crops we have here.
Presently, you know, this is dry spell time. We can only see cassava. You can only see cassava now. Where this pipe is, but cassava is not under pipe. You see them where the pipe is not cover. Okay. You can only see cassava here because this is not the right time.
We'll come back when the rain starts, and I know this place will be green and lush. Yes. But do you think farming is lucrative?
Very, very lucrative, more than doctors.
I know. I'm just trying to make you laugh because I know that farming is very lucrative. You know, a 1 hectare of watermelon now. What are the cost implication for if you want to farm a one? Let's even start with
between 400 to 500.
And how do you sell?
You sell by truck to my 12, or you bring the mala to the farm. They price it between 1 million to 1.5. It depends on the production. And
watermelon is 65 days.
Yes, 65 days.
Yeah, so imagine if you invest about 400 to 500 and you make 1 million to 1.5 million 65 days. In 65 days. That's more than 100% yield. Even with all these challenges, even with all this lack of water, we have to wait for water, so we have to wait for rain. You can still make that much profit. And it's not a hearsay. I've done it before and I made that much profit. So farming is very lucrative, and I want to encourage anybody, both working class, both anything you are doing, both nursing mothers, stay anywhere. Everybody should own a piece of. When we were growing up, back in the day when my parents were growing up, they had farms. Even though they were the civil servant, they also had farms. Really. So, and food is in high demand. Nigeria has a population of more than 200 million people, and we don't even have enough to service them because we also always import it. We import tomato from Ghana, we import this one from Togo, we import a whole lot of things that we don't need to import. If only we can put our minds to work and the right support. If we have the right support from the government, and not only nowadays you don't have to wait for the government anymore. Right support from private organizations, and these things can stand and we'll feed our nation. Not to talk of even exporting, feed our nation first of all with good food.
We would have harvested the
or
maize.
Even groundnuts.
We would have harvested the maize, harvested any other thing you put inside, and then the cassava continue on the ground.
Even better, so of waiting throughout the 3 months.
You have something.
You have something there. So that
not here, but the other one is cassava.
Because of the irrigation system is no longer functional, farmers have to go closer to the river nearby to grow their crops, which often comes at a bigger cost because they have to pump the water from the river and down to their farmland. And not only that, they can't grow as much as they would have grown in the main farming side. There are also limited amount of land available because they move towards the river during dry season so that they can do a dry season farming. But once the rain starts and the river overflows, they can't farm anymore at that site. These are some of the challenges in the Ogun Osun River Basin Farm project.
Really wet. I know the farmers will be happy now. Welcome.
So if the irrigation system can be fixed and the irrigation is working perfectly well, the 250 hectares of land will be maximally used.
For now, because of water, Baba is a big time farmer. He's doing maize, he's doing cassava. No, but now this is what is being like.
This is another farmer. The pastor. Another farmer.
Oh, you're not Koja.
Hello.
Okay, it's not the local government.
Can you see the mixed vegetable with the cassava?
And here is a chili pepper farm.
Can you see the pepper?
See the chili pepper.
Okay, this is the
Chili pepper. In 2 months' time, this one will be giving us fruits. And the country is
chili
continuing.
pepper is atarodo.
No,
Shombo.
Shombo. What is
Shombo.
it? Long shombo.
Oh, okay, like cayenne pepper.
This cayenne pepper.
Okay.
Plant it with poultry. The other time we were talking about poultry, but no.
Yeah.
Can you see?
This is how we apply it.
Okay. But this is a very this is majorly because there's no source of water, so you have to go close to the river.
Yes.
This river that is over here, so they can pump water and do it. Oh, this is not easy.
It's not easy.
Assuming the pipe irrigation is working, nobody will come here.
You buy fuel.
Everybody
You buy
will be there.
fuel. With no stress.
They actually things
Hello,
here.
please, Joe. Mami, ko.
This is stressful.
No.
This is not Ogosho. This
Private land. It's
farmers,
by the farmers.
private farmers from Ogosho who could not get water. We have to rush to where near water, stress ourselves to buy fuel, get generator to pump these things. No. We would have done that thing at Ogosho. We have done this one at Ogosho, but because there's no water, if the irrigation is there, we won't come here. We have to come down here to come and to see. You can see this is chili pepper. This chili pepper, as it is now, if it was in Ogosho, we'll do it on an hectare.
This is just like like a plot.
This one you are seeing now, the labor we pay for it to cultivate it is
multiplied by 3. Dogo. Can you see the river?
So you bring the
Water.
No, come this way, Don't enter here.
You see the source
No,
of
come to the source of the water. Where we are bringing water.
so river.
This is Ogun River.
Okay.
From here, that is, we go from here to Lagos.
And
Cross the water in the Bega.
okay, this
Dara
is
area.
yeah.
And the funny thing is, you see, look up after the river there. We have more than 30 youths, Hausa youths, from Kebbi, from Sokoto, from
Over
Kaduna.
there?
Yeah, they came
This
here.
is one of them going now.
This one of them going,
Hey, madam, Lavia.
He went out the water now to the other side now,
of the river.
to go and farm. If you see, they have okra farm there, they have tomato farm there, they have pepper farm there, they have vegetable farm there.
How is it going to come? The water is not deep.
You be looking at him. He's already going.
Capture him.
Yeah, look here.
Okay, but if there's rainfall, this water will.
How we go
So
up?
nobody will farm
Nobody
on
will
the
farm
other
on
side.
that side.
Nobody can farm here again by then.
Okay.
Everybody will be in your plan.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I get it now. So this whole expanse will be covered with water.
Water everywhere.
When it's raining.
None of us will be here because we can't even reach here.
That is level of the
water.
Oh, okay.
Water will fill there.
Oh, so that you can't even you have to be a good swimmer to swim it.
If you look at the stripe of that land, that's how they pump water from here up there.
Mm.
More than 300 kilometers meters.
Mm.
Because a roll of that is 100 meters. They can join 2, 3 before they go up where they are farming.
So what they were doing is they look for closer area before they start their farming because of the petrol.
Mm. So
That's why we
that's
are here.
he's crossing now.
Yeah.
He's over to his farm. Those are
Chika,
okay.
you want to cross the river?
I can't cross it. Eh?
They bring canoe. They pardon with canoe.
Okay, that's it.
Come and see the one we are prepared now for. We have not cultivated it. It's ready.
Okay.
Pastor, no, what is you? What is not to
Eh,
correct
but,
you?
but that water is deep. Oh.
Yeah, it's good.
Like it will stain my clothes. If not, I would have crossed.
No, assume you want to cross.
But
Whenever
canoe
you
can
come
pass
next time,
here.
they will cross with canoe. That's small canoe.
Imagine having water available for 250 hectares of land. That's a lot of advantage, and that means farming can be done in and out of season, in and out of rainy season. They no longer need to wait for rain to farm. Farming can go on and on and on because they have water. So, if these challenges can be mitigated by the government, since the project is already a government project, they can complete it by putting up the irrigation systems that will help farmers in this community.
Oh, solar pump cannot work with that area. This is a very good pump. That gives you a key. Solar don't have pressure to because solar is 100 meter. And that river is above 100 meter to the farm.
The irrigation systems that will help farmers in this community to farm and thereby helping the food production in Nigeria. Kindly like and comment on our videos and also share. Once again, this is Chronicles of a Food Lover, where we bring you the world of agriculture, one crop or one animal at a time. See you next time.